welcome back to Waking the Mystic, where we celebrate who and what we are. It's been a while. I've been away, and I wanted to share with you something we all go through in life and experience, and we have a decision to make, especially when we walk this path. And as you advance in age, you have more tragedies, more devastating blows to life. But we always have a choice on which way we want to perceive what's happening. And for me, I just suffered the loss of my husband of 35 years to cancer. And it was rather quick, and it was pretty shocking, pretty devastating. But here's the thing, the humanness is going to go through grief. I mean, that is natural, and it has to. And to experience that is something we all are going to go through. No one's going to escape. Not only that, but none of us get out of this alive. So here's the thing that was important for me to look at so I could move through this with grace. And it is, I can look at this loss as a loss, and it could devastate me, and I could sink into a depression, or I could see it as something tremendous, a tremendous gain in my life. For 35 years, I was gifted this man, and we created a family together. And before him, I did not have that experience. So the experience we shared together, like most lengthy marriages, has had its ups and downs. But when I look at it now, I can look at it as an asset rather than a loss. And to be able to share with others the suffering that goes along with such a tragic loss is important, because we have a choice as to how we want to look at this going forward after we've gone through the initial grief that comes with it. And it's important to recognize that, we are spirit to begin with. We aren't bodies that create a spirit. So knowing that kind of helps you understand that those who have passed on haven't left us. They've just shed their skin. So in a way, it's comforting to know that we can, if we can quiet our minds, still communicate with them, still get signs and synchronicities that they're around. And in doing that, it helps to not make it feel so tragic, such an ending. And when I think about the span of a lifetime, we go from childhood to school. We change schools. From school, we go to college, or we go right to work. From there, we may marry and enter parenthood. But in each of those steps, there's always an ending and a beginning. There's always, it seems seamless to us, but it isn't. I mean, think about it. If you went to college and then you finished and you left, you had no idea what you were going to do. Becoming a parent, same thing. Nobody knows what they're doing. Getting married, all of these big transitions in our life are beginnings and endings. And that's the guarantee. Nothing ever stays the same. But the one thing you can do is to look at these transitions in a different way. So knowing that you've been through so many already in your life, this too, you will adjust and it will become a new beginning, a new way of living. And you can look at that optimistically or not. So many of us walk around really feel like we are physical and that's it. And that's not the case. So anyway, it's a perspective I wanted to share. And as I move through this phase of my life, I am certain there are many who are also going through this transition. And it's a doozy. It really is. But we always have to center ourselves and ask, how do we want to go forward? We're always with ourselves, right? Our life is going to go on. How do you want it to look? How do you want to give back? How do you want to share with others who are suffering? How can you comfort them? And these lessons that we learn, they humble you. So it's an interesting time, and I wanted to share that with you because if you are suffering in any way, there are those of us that can help. So thank you.